Woo! What is up, folks? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to more Esports Talk. Why don't ya? What's up? How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. Yes, welcome back to more CoD drama as we continue to break it down. The Seattle situation continues to just surprise me. I'm sure an interesting talking point going forward about all the issues these guys have had so far, and that did continue last night on Twitter. Maybe a little bit of a misinterpretation by people out there, but still, definitely two sides to this coin. You guys, of course, can leave your thoughts down below, as now it's Slack taking to Twitter last night. A lot of these tweets have since been deleted, as we are probably used to in the Call of Duty scene by now. But first of all, Slack taking to Twitter to say, you guys have been asking how scrims have been going. The diabolical. And immediately people thought he was maybe trying to rag on his teammates as he was top of the leaderboard and of course showing a loss still or losing still for the team as well. People immediately thinking, okay, you know, what are you trying to say here? Even Coach Joey then actually posting this same exact thing, and immediately other pros out there were responding, Temp and Dashy being two of the few out there saying this is pretty toxic. Even Temp going as far to say, are you the most toxic Call of Duty pro now? And it didn't stop there, as after Temp started to ask if Slack is now the new toxic pro, it was actually Slack saying, all you ever tell people is how your team costs you and they get nervous in online tournaments. Don't try and deflect you being the most toxic pro. Enjoy the likes, brother. As Temp replied, prove it. I never tweeted roasting any of my teammates ever or complained publicly about any of my situations. Fool made the 3 times retire. Get him, Twitter. Get him. As Slack then goes, I don't gotta prove anything, brother. You know it's true. No need to front on Twitter. Have a nice day, champion. Oh crap. Never mind. You're still chipless after years. Dang. And then lastly, Temp goes, good one, bro. You proved nothing and said I had no chips. I'm so goddamn hurt. Still flame your challenger players on Twitter for no reason, and you are a toxic leader. That also made Damon 3 times Karma Barlow retire because he couldn't stand playing with you no more. And then afterwards, there were several players of the Seattle Surge coming out and saying, yes, you guys take these things too seriously, Slacked included, and other players like Pander and also Proto saying it was a joke. The team was in on it. Even Octane replying and saying, yeah, you know, some other things about this topic. Now, I will say, obviously, two sides here, right? Temp has been known to be pretty toxic. I think that's a fair statement as well. Him passing off Slack as the next toxic guy. Maybe they're both toxic. In this situation, though, the primary argument here is why Slacked would tweet out these kind of things and how you would expect the community and players out there to know that you are joking right away, especially given the circumstances behind the scenes and publicly that Seattle is undergoing. At first thought, when I first saw this tweet, I too was confused exactly what you were trying to do. So don't expect players or people out there in the community to immediately expect, oh, he's joking, like they suck, and now he's joking about how they suck more. People don't instinctively always think the same things you as the players do because you know more than we do, especially because you're on a team and you guys all told each other you're going to tweet these things, but we all know the issues you guys are undergoing. So I hope they can understand at least where the public is coming from as to why at first this seemed pretty toxic. Did Temp take it to a next level? Yes. I don't think Slacked is the individual reason that caused Karma, one of the best players of all time in Call of Duty, to retire. I think he took it to the next level. But still, to me, what Seattle Surge was did, in my opinion, I'm not always right. You guys, of course, I'm very curious what your thoughts are on this. To me, what they did and continue to do publicly in the implosion of this roster is very unprofessional, and this was one of those moments, especially when even their own coach partakes as well. Yes, they were joking. I get that. But the public does not always understand the jokes as the players do. It's just the list is growing about all the things that Seattle has done. Obviously, their situation sucks. We all know that. Behind the scenes, there are other things going on that make this situation suck even more. And results-wise, they suck. I know that. The list is growing as to why exactly that is. But to add this to the list, it just is not a good look to me. And again, I could be wrong. I'm sorry. I don't take these jokes, I guess, very well either. Meanwhile, though, to kind of divert the conversation as well, we got Methods, our man 1v3 in the rocker. I don't know what happened in the past couple of days where Call of Duty pros were like, yo, let's take the Twitter to have these beefs back and forth. Silly, Assault, GodRx, all versus Methods, calling each other out. I will give Silly and Assault especially some credit. There's not much Methods could have done in the argument, but he did force GodRx to delete a lot of his tweets, or at least a couple of his tweets, which means he definitely probably won that little battle there, mainly of which he actually calls it a hat trick. GodRx now having at least a couple, maybe a few events that have been pretty rough. A guy who, by many eyes out there, was in contention to be one of the better, if not, one of the best players so far this season. Obviously, most recently has been struggling a bit along with the entire rocker roster. So a fair battle back and forth. You guys, of course, can take your own sides in that. It's just pretty crazy to see. While Seattle Surge is under fire, then we got Methods under fire. We got Slasher saying, I think what everyone is thinking out there. The COD beef on Twitter has been astoundingly great as of late. And you guys, of course, can think what you want. I'm mainly curious what you guys think about the Seattle Surge and making these kind of things public. I understand I take a lot of things too seriously. That is one of my major downfalls as well. I refer to a lot of things as unprofessional. So if I am incorrect in that, you guys can leave a comment down below. I am sure if any Seattle members are by chance watching this, they probably understand both sides, though. I do think Temp took it a step too far. I don't think one individual player or one individual case is the reason why Karma did retire, and now we have this battle of pro players trying to be the most toxic as well. It's a crazy time to be following Call of Duty drama as we slowly approach another event. I can't wait to see what happens and what unravels there as well. Tons of great stories still coming sometime soon. With all of these great Call of Duty stories coming out, I've actually had pre-recorded videos on my desktop for quite some time that are getting kind of old, and I got to get them out as well. So if you guys are Call of Duty fans, I got videos coming out every single day. Thank you all for watching. What are your thoughts? Until next time, stay hydrated, all right? Drink, you know what to drink. Until then, okay, bye.